Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Pop Buchanan, the host and founder of Sober is Dope. And listen, today I want to talk about the Henry Ruggs situation. Now, I'm a little bit late. Like, I've been really offline for a bit, just working, and I saw that Henry Ruggs was trending, but I never really put two and two together what really happened till tonight. So I'm a little bit late, but being someone that's in the sobriety community and having a platform about sobriety and the company Sober is Dope, I definitely wanted to touch base on this and just say that my heart goes out to the victim, the young lady that's 23 years old, her dog, also Henry Ruggs, his girlfriend, and everyone that witnessed the actual accident. And listen, I had a DWI before when I was young and in college, and I was around the same age, about 22, 23, and there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot that comes with it, and I just want to send my prayers out to the victims, and that includes Henry Ruggs. Why? Because addiction is not easy. You're never going to hear someone talk about the liquor companies. You're never going to hear someone talk about the nightclubs. You're never going to hear someone talk about the advertisers and the people that pushes the narrative that drinking is okay. And drinking and driving is not good and it shouldn't be accepted. But at the same time, you have people encourage this, and you have establishments that encourage this, and the lifestyle encourages this, and there's people like myself on the front lines talking about the dangers of addiction and the dangers of alcoholism and what that implicates to young people in society. And it's just not fair, and it just sucks that Henry Ruggs' life is going to be ruined for pretty much ever. He's going to have to do a lot. He has to take accountability. There's no joke taking someone's life. No one wakes up and goes out to party with the intentions of causing a devastating car crash and killing someone. So it's really hard. It's hard on him. It's terrible for the family of the young lady that lost her life, and my prayers go out to her. And listen, I'm not dealing with trolls and stupidity, so don't come at me with the whole thing about me taking sides with Henry over the young lady. I'm not taking anyone's side. The point of this video is that no one wins in this situation. And we have to bring light to the real matter at heart, that drinking is played out. Alcoholism is corny, is dead, man. I'm tired of it. It takes too many people's lives. It's a bullshit excuse as a social lubricant. I think it's antiquated and outdated. All of the data and statistics leads to mental illness, depression, and people really having bad addictions. And alcohol is a depressant, and it's just bad. It's not good. So take it from me. I'm someone that's almost 9 years sober and was dealing with addiction for the better part of my 20s and 30s. And I'm lucky I never killed someone. I'm being honest with you. I'm lucky, man. And it's just not fun. It's just not fair to the victims. It's not fair for Henry Ruggs. And I just hope that the NFL, the NBA, and everyone that's out there, the hip-hop community, the R&B community, the movie industry, the TV show industry, the entertainment industry, athletics in general, we need to stop endorsing these companies. We need to stop taking money from these big liquor manufacturers. We need to stop glorifying intoxication, because it's easy to point fingers and say someone like Henry Ruggs is a bad guy, but without the proper education on the dangers of alcohol, without someone really watching these people with money, these kids, they're kids. A 23-year-old person is a grown man, but at the same time, they're kids. Henry Ruggs could be my son. I mean, honestly. And it's just sad to see that the young lady lost her life, and she's in her 20s, and it's just devastating. And about every hour in the United States, someone is going to lose their life drinking and driving, or a drunk driver, or someone that's driving under the influence. So we need to use this as a moment to just take a look at everything, the big picture. Let's not try to persecute Henry Ruggs. You know, he already lost enough. He has to live with this death. He has to go through it. The Raiders cut him. He may have lost his career. His life is pretty much over. Everyone is going to judge him for having a loaded gun. No one's going to really look into, you know, what it's like being an athlete with millions of dollars and having to protect yourself and just feeling like, you know, you don't see the dark side of the threats and the stuff that comes with it, the trolls and the people that harass these guys and what they have to go through. So it's just a lot. We have to look at the hip hop industry. I'm a hip hop artist also, so it's how we talk about money in our lyrics and this lifestyle. And it's just no one wins here, guys. No one wins. What we have to do is just stop glorifying intoxication. Stop glorifying it in movies. Stop glorifying it in the entertainment industry. Alcohol is played out. I'm tired of it, man. I done buried too many people to alcohol and drugs to keep playing with this subject. And I'm not gonna start persecuting and crucifying the poor kid for making a mistake. We all make mistakes and there's no excuse, and Henry Ruggs must be accountable, and he will be accountable. The system will hold him accountable, you know, and nothing we could do to bring back that person's life, but we can prevent this by happening again by sending a real clear message that we're not going to tolerate drinking and driving and being intoxicated, and it's not a party thing anymore. This is a new day and age. There's better ways to party. There's better ways to unwind. There's better ways to connect. And I'm just not doing it no more. I'm promoting that sobriety is dope. That's the name of my company. And I'm serious that we could have fun and unwind and live a really cool life without drinking and putting people's lives at stake. So my prayers go out to the young lady who lost her life, the poor dog, Henry Ruggs, his girlfriend, who was probably devastated, that was in the car. Thank God they didn't die, right? And there's a bigger narrative here. Don't fall for the trap. It's easy to point fingers. Henry Ruggs is going to go through a lot. He has to live with this forever. But we could prevent this, and hopefully he could learn and later on become an advocate for sobriety and taking a stand against drinking and driving under the influence of, and that includes marijuana, that includes everything. I'm not playing with none of you guys out there, man. Leave all the drugs and the alcohol and the bullshit alone. Try to live a natural lifestyle. Go get therapy if you're dealing with depression and mental health issues. And if you need a social lubricant, it's called courage. Stop being a pussy and hiding behind drugs and alcohol, because it's not fun anymore. Stop giving these dumbass companies your money, and let's level up and try to live a more responsible life, and let's all stop promoting these things and stop pointing fingers when things go wrong. The real problem lies again with these manufacturers, the entertainment, the advertisers who market drugs and alcohol to kids, so by the time they hit their 20s they feel like it's socially acceptable to do dumb shit like drink and drive when it's not. So everyone loses here, no one wins, and that's the bigger picture. But our prayers go out to the young lady that lost her life, and it's sad. And I hope that her family finds peace, and I hope that Henry Ruggs' family find peace, and I hope he learned his lesson that you must be accountable. No one's gonna accept drinking and driving. Too many people are dying. And to our athletes and entertainers and politicians and people that's in the industry and people with platforms, influencers, that includes you too, YouTubers, anyone who has a platform, it's our job to break the narrative, to break the stigma, and to do our job at not promoting drinking, driving, drugs, partying, all of that stuff. We all need to do better as a society. I'm Pop Buchanan, the host and founder of the Sober is Dope podcast. Please, if you're struggling with addiction, if you're someone who can relate to this, reach out to me. I'm really doing the serious work, and this is real serious stuff. So God bless Henry Ruggs and his family. God bless the victims. No one wins in this situation. Everyone loses, trust me. But we can change and save lives in the future if we start today.
Accountability is necessary here, because there is far, far, far too much evidence, too much historical data, And this is one of the things that has been put at the forefront of our society. Drinking under the influence, drinking while intoxicated is unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. There's absolutely positively no excuse for you to be behind the wheel of a car if you are inebriated. And I want to put up this number because I think it's important. And look at that. Every day, about 28 people in the United States die in drunk driving crashes. That's one person every 52 minutes. But inside of an hour every day, right now, as we're on First Take for these 2 hours, at least 2 people will die under a DUI.